All right, Lagos, welcome back. Still the morning crossfire. We're meant to have a representative of the National Association of Telecom Subscribers. This is talking about the national president of NATCOMS, as the organization is known, National Association of Telecom Subscribers. Chief Adeolu Ogunbanjo is meant to join us this morning. Unfortunately, we're not able to reach him. Chief, if you're listening, please pick our call. Please pick our call so we can have a conversation with you regarding the Telecoms tariff hike. But that's what we're talking about. So please call if you don't have a view on this. I mean, are you opposed to the increase? Is it too late in the day for the telecom subscribers to do anything or not? 02012770993, 02012770993. So number to call. We also have 0201-465-7190. I'm told we have Chief on the line. Okay, I'm just seeing this on my screen. Hello, Chief. Good morning to you, sir. Oh, my. All right, so we'll get back to him. I think Chief has a very busy schedule today. He's informed us of that already. But we'll get back to Chief as quickly as possible. Anyway, if you're listening this morning, you're a Telecom subscriber. I'm sure you are, because, I mean, you have a phone where you are. So what are your thoughts on the agreement by the Nigerian Communications Commission and by extension the federal government of Nigeria to allow the telecommunications companies increase their tariffs by at most 50% and below? Now, these telecommunications organizations under the aegis of ALTON, which is the Association of Licensed Telecoms Operators of Nigeria, have been asking for 100% tariff hike. Let's call it that. 100% tariff hike. But the federal government has said no, it's going to be just 50%. Do we have Chief Ogunbanjo on the line? Good morning to you, Chief.
Good morning, and how are you today?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Well, thank God for all masses.
All right, fantastic. What is the position of NATCOMS, the National Association of Telecom Subscribers, regarding the 50% tariff hike in telecommunication services? Now, they were asking the licensed telecoms operators for 100%, but the federal government has pegged it and capped it at 50%. Is that something that's welcome to you?
Not at all. It's a no-no for us. The 50% increase is a no-no. And beyond that is the fact that yes, granted, and justifiably too, they could have a moderate tariff hike, but not as much as 50%. We have recommended between 5 and 10%, which is fine. And then if that is not enough, I do know that the banks are owing the telecom companies for services they have been charging through their ATMs, their USSD codes, and all that. Beyond that, again, is the fact that they are also owing themselves. That is, Telecoms A may be owing Telecoms B. I don't want to mention names. The Telecom C will be owing Telecoms B. So when all these are paid, the banks paying them, then they also, their interconnect rates are paid among themselves. If that is not enough, plus the 10% increase, then go to the public. Go and recapitalize. Go to the capital market. Go to the stock exchange. Do initial public offerings, IPOs, and then raise more funds. Nigerians want to be part of the business. They want to buy. Let them open up and then get more funds, and then they will get the desired funds they need.
All right. But I mean, some of the companies have already gone to the market, to raise funds. I mean,
just one of them.
MTN did so recently.
Precisely.
So you're saying that the others need to, but I believe MTN are part of those who are looking for a tariff hike or asking for a tariff hike. Because if you go by the statements of the chief executive officer of MTN Nigeria, you know that they are part of those who are been talking about this.
Yes.
But can you understand? Can you at least understand why the telecoms operators are asking for 100% tariff increase?
I must tell you that what They may demand for 1,000%. They want to make more money, but not at the detriment of the subscribers.
Well, it's not as simple as making more money. If you go by what they've been saying, yes, sir, they're saying they have economic pressures in their industry. I'm quoting the words of Toriola, the gentleman from MTN. They have economic pressures.
Economic pressures, look inwards. 10% increase is fine. Yes, they are owing about 1.5 trillion. Fine. However, the people are owing them as well. Let the banks pay them. If that is not enough, the interconnect rates they are owing themselves within the telecom companies, let them pay up. 10% increase. All that in addition. If that is not enough, then go to the stock market. Others should also go to the stock market, recapitalize, do IPOs, like I have said earlier, and then raise more funds. I mean, it's all about raising more money.
Okay.
Yes, the last time they did any increase was about 12 years ago. We understand and appreciate that. But let them not increased as granted by NCC, 50%. It's too much. It's going to impoverish Nigerians. The more, everything, in fact, apart from food, shelter, clothing, sir, the next thing is communication. They now want to deprive us again? No.
All right.
10% increase is just fine, sir.
But I know you don't speak for the banks, but you are a telecom subscriber, and I'm sure when you use the bank's USSD channel, you get deducted a fee. Are you concerned, or have you ever wondered how come the banks are owing the network operators, bearing in mind the fact that you pay every time you use the USSD channel? The bank doesn't hesitate to take money from you.
Exactly. So that is what the regulator should actually be doing. They should ensure that these monies are paid on time, as and when due, because it has been deducted. Why are banks refusing to pay, stifling the telecom sector? Now they want to leave that and then pounce on the subscribers. We are easy targets to be pounced on. No. 10% increase is just fine.
But everything in the country has gone up beyond 10%.
I agree. That is why we have justified 10% increase. 10% is a lot of trillions. The telecom sector, sir.
Chief.
Sir.
The operating expenditure of these telecoms operators, I believe, we don't need to. We can always hazard a guess. Has gone up. More than 100%. Look at the base stations they have to maintain. And look at the cost of diesel today, cost of petrol, cost of electricity. They're probably on band A. In areas where they have band A, they have to pay more. More than 100% we're talking about in terms of expenditure for energy, amongst other things in the country. And the energy, the discos have also had an opportunity to take their prices up. So if the discos are charging us way more than we used to pay, why shouldn't the telcos also do the same?
Way more than we used to pay? No. Justifiably, yes, they can increase tariff, but not to the tune of 50% as granted by the Nigerian Communications Commission.
So where do they get money to fund the operations?
Increase by 10%. Get the banks to pay you what they are owing.
Okay.
They are owing themselves as well. Let them pay up. Let them be good corporate citizens.
All right. You have some statistics, I'm sure, Natcom, and you were trying to tell us that in the worst case scenario, this is how much a telecoms company in Nigeria can make. Can you give us those stats, please?
Sincerely, I haven't computed that, but I think there was a daily that actually did that. Was it day before yesterday or something?
Okay.
Shortly after the 50% was announced.
Right.
But nonetheless, sir, it's a whole lot of money when you do increase by 10%. 50% will drive us crazy. It will make a lot of things not right for the common man. I mean, the minimum wage worker will now have to, no.
Okay, so what will be the impact? I want you to drive into that some more, expand on that a little more. For instance, in terms of the phone calls we make, per second or per minute, what will be the impact, the difference, and how bad will it be?
For instance, the moment you now want to buy a card from your vendor, you buy and you load. In fact, by the time you now load, it runs fast. Data is life. Now, you now start, to showcase your things. You do meetings. Do you know that a lot of schools now depend online for educational engagements.
Okay.
Right. So it will impact so much on Nigerians that they will now want to justify increases in their services because, for instance, right now, every organization have increased. If this now comes again, they will increase the more. It's not right. We are saying that a marginal increase or a moderate increase of 10% is just fine. We're not saying that they shouldn't increase.
Chief Ogunbanjo, yes, sir. Yes. Since the telcos have told us that if nothing is done quickly, that was then before the NCC approved it, and that they'll have to embark on what is called, or what they call, service shedding, which I think is Telecoms' equivalent of load shedding in the power sector. When the power sector guys, sorry sir, just going to round off. When the power sector guys go on load shedding, at least you can go to the petrol station, buy petrol, and put on our generating sets. But when the telecoms guys go on service shedding, which means that some areas will not be covered, what do we do? So between taking it to 50% here and then embarking on the service shedding, sir, choose one.
Service shedding is not good for our businesses, for all the things we do online and all that. Agreed. That is why we have justified the 10% increase, plus the options of, collecting whatever rent, whatever funds the banks are owing them, and their, interconnect rates, let them pay up. And if that is not enough, go to the capital market. They can raise funds. What about the banks? They did all that recently, when they raised the bar for banks. So they can also do that. Why just because we are cheap targets, they just want to, hound on us, and then 50%, they can ask for 1,000% if they want, so that they can justify, their profits. But granting 50% is not right. Okay. There's a no.
Well, it seems that the ship has already left the harbor, Chief Ogunbanjo.
Agreed.
Is there something that NATCOM can do?
Yes. We will engage them between today, tomorrow, and Monday. and Friday. And if that is, if we are meeting a brick wall, then we'll have to go to, address the situation in court.
All right. So what will your prayer be to the court if you get to that point?
Oh, for a decrease. It shouldn't be more than 10%. That's going to be our prayer.
All right. Anyway, let's take your calls at 02012770 993. 02012770 That's the number to call. If you're a Telecom subscriber, we have our chairman. Chief, I'm sure you know you're my chairman. So we all yes, I'm sure you know that. Okay, 02012770 Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome. Who do we have? Who do we have on the line, please?
I greet you. My name is Chief Lapruchuku.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Same to you.
And I greet your guest.
Welcome.
Chief Ogunbanjo. I think I didn't know that name.
Yes, you got it.
Well, what they are demanding is their right anyway. What I'm saying is that whatever they are demanding, government says 50% and they are demanding 100%, it's still okay because they have challenges. They are filling whatever they are using. They are using diesel, they are using petrol, they are paying their workers. But what I'm saying is, just like every other organization, they might demand was that, but let it not be like our other service providers. The electricity sector, power sector. If they want to increase, good. But let them give us good service. If I call, I will be connected and I will get, not when I call, it will be cracking. And my money will be wasting. I want to have value for my cost. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if it is for me, I go with them, I buy. Okay,
so you're okay.
Then they are on their own, no problem.
So you're okay with 50%.
God bless you.
All right, you're okay with 50% tariff hike as long as you can, when you call, it goes through. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
My name is Mazuda.
Mazuda, please go on.
Kofi, I'm in support of telecommunications. I have to increase it.
Okay.
Even 100% is okay. Because if you look at everything, they import things, and dollar is 1,007.
Okay.
How are they going to manage to be importing something? Before, when they are collecting this very price, dollar was about 700. But look at it now, or 400 then from government. Now government is selling dollar now 1,005. How are they going to be meeting up? I don't think chief is. I don't think chief is not. I don't support him. If they give it 50% increment, that is they love Nigeria more.
Okay, Chief.
But for me, it's supposed to be 100% increment.
Okay, Chief, that's a Telecom subscriber saying that he doesn't think that you have it right.
No, it's not.
Okay, Chief, over to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much. The madam, I'm sure...
Is a he, sir.
Oh, is a he, sorry. For the gentleman, I'm sure he is one of the brackets, the AB bracket group on the socioeconomic ladder. And we are looking at vast majority of Nigerians. I mean, 200 and something connected lines and about 100 and something million subscribers.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And he probably belongs to the 10-15% of those people who buy, so much data and who make so much calls. But we are talking of people from the socioeconomic DEF ladder, and they will cry. These are people in the villages and all that. And there are some small businesses that are, trying to survive. Take, for instance, the POS operators. I mean, they will charge more.
Okay, but I mean, sir, for phone calls, for instance, you're looking at phone calls going from an average of 6 naira 40 kobo to 9 naira 60 kobo per minute. 9 naira 60 kobo per minute is it too much to pay? Well, 9 naira, the 10 naira per minute.
No, it's more than that. It's not 9 naira, sir.
All right. So how much are we looking at? Are we looking at maybe 15 naira 50 kobo per minute?
I think it's about 16 or so.
So about 15, 16 naira per minute. Is that too much to pay in Tinubu's economy?
It is too much to pay because it impacts on our various businesses. Already we are grappling with electricity, band A, band whatever. Here, and people have already increased prices.
All right.
Now,
all right,
with this addition, they will now increase more.
Okay. So, Chief, you're saying that amount is too much. We have to go for a commercial. I'm told you have another interview, so, at the bottom. Can we call you back?
Please, go ahead, sir.
Okay, so at 8:30, we'll call you back.
8:30 to... Because I have another interview at 9, sir.
Yeah, we'll call you back at 8:30. We'll finish it for you. Your other interview. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, let's go for that commercial. We'll be right back. We'll look at the figures. How much are we going to pay if the tariff is increased? Stay with us.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Help build strong bones with Vitabiotics Osteocare from the UK. The supplement that's not just calcium, but also contains scientific cofactors better absorption into the bones. Nourish your bones, teeth, and muscles with Osteocare. In Nigeria, we need calcium for our children through adult life and especially for our seniors to help prevent stunted growth, broken bones, and osteoporosis. Osteocare scientific formula, not just calcium for strong bones from Vitabiotics UK, available in pharmacies around you.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
My father taught me that there are two kinds of people: those who try to survive and those who thrive. Those who stare at the angry bull from a distance and those who take it by the horn. Those who love to admire, fantasize from afar, and those who see, like, and make it theirs. We see this a lot at Foreshore Waters. So, which are you? Person who will just admire the idea of a fully built 2-bed apartment in Ikeja GRA, but go home empty-handed, or the winner who will pay the affordable price to own one. Like many of our customers at Foreshore Waters, you could either resell for profit in a few years or earn annual rental income of up to 10 million naira.
Own a 4-bedroom luxury maisonette in Ikeja GRA at 89.99 million naira initial deposit and spread the balance over 12 months.
Terms and conditions apply. Call 0700-666-688 today or visit fwl.ng or our office at 27 Banana Island Road, Ikoyi, Lagos.
When you think of Rex Insurance, think of the resilience of overturning a 4-0 scoreline in injury time. Think of the integrity of frying a bunch of soft golden plantain without tasting any.
Femi, you have tasted more than half of the plantain on the fire.
Think of the efficiency of making a sumptuous plate of afang with just 3,025 naira.
Customer, now 220 naira remain for my hand. I beg, give me periwinkle.
At Rex Insurance, our values of resilience, efficiency, excellence, integrity, and teamwork have remained unwavering since 1918. No matter your business, agriculture, aviation, engineering, general accident, energy, motor and marine, our values and prompt claims payment are your assurance of our commitment to you. Rex Insurance, you're not alone.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey, and when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Mommy! You want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV. Even our own TV.
Really?
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
It's 2025. The biggest conversations are happening on Hard Facts.
If Mondo Gwebolo was genuinely interested in local government funds, would have protested to be cancelled. Somebody's receiving 30,000 naira after serving the country for 5 years.
From the stories shaping Nigeria's future.
And he don't put my mood further. Whenever people are clapping, he's praising singers when they ought to be telling him the truth.
I mean, he did not do any remarkable thing in your state, and you are celebrating corruption time.
To real-time feedback from you, the citizens.
There is propaganda. They can never make it work. I will not support that tax reform.
If NBS is turning out very fake data to us, because this data lacks empirical evidence.
We dig deep with the decision makers, hold the powerful accountable, and keep the conversation alive on social media. Join Mary Ann Okon every Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the most interesting news and current affairs show on radio.
I'm so sorry. I hate it when people make assertions from very skewed and biased places.
Hard Facts on Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the Morning Crossfire 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Kofi Bartels. A very good morning to you. Of course, you know that the conversation regarding the tariff increase has moved from phase to phase. First, it's we don't want the tariff increase for telecom services in the country, and now Nigerians are reacting to the federal government's approval of a 50% tariff increase for telecom services in the country. The telecoms operators under the aegis of the Association of Licensed Telecoms Operators of Nigeria have been asking for 100% increase in the tariff, but the tariff increase, an indispensable move to sustain the operations of the telecom industry continues to raise debates from all and sundry. Many Nigerians expressing frustration, but like you heard from our call, some expressing support regarding the increase in tariffs. Some subscribers argue that the decision disproportionately affects low-income earners who rely on affordable calls and data services for their daily income. One of those is the president who's making such an argument is the president of the National Association of Telecoms Operators, of the National Association of Telecoms Subscribers, that's NATCOMS, Chief Adeolu Ogunbanjo, who is our guest right here on the Morning Crossfire. He's arguing that whilst the likes of Raporuchuku may not feel the pinch of the telecoms tariff hike and may have no problem with it, there are Nigerians who are at the lower income level. There are low-income earners who rely on affordable calls and affordable internet for their daily bread. Well, the NCC, like you heard on Monday, had approved the tariff adjustment. That's what they call it. Not 100% as the telecoms companies were asking for, but 50% and below, capping it at 50%. So what does this mean? Going by the 50% hikes, the minimum acceptable price for phone calls, minimum, moves from 6 naira 40 kobo per minute to 9 naira 60 kobo per minute. The average cost of a phone call will rise from about 11 naira per minute to about 15 naira. That's 15 naira 50 kobo per minute, almost 16 naira. Is that something you can afford? You tell us. What about text messages? The short messaging services, or short messaging service as it's called, SMS. Nigerians will have to pay, instead of 4 naira per text, you're paying 6 naira per text message. Is that something you can afford? Also, the 50% tariff hike in telecom services means that for the data, Nigerians used to pay 350 naira per gigabyte. Nigerians will now have to pay 529 naira per gigabyte. So for me, who spends 20k to put the Wi-Fi in my house every month, I'd have to pay 30k. Is that what it means? Anyway, that's what it means. So let's have your thoughts, Nigerians, right here on the Morning Crossfire on these new tariff rates approved by the Nigerian Communications Commission. How worrisome is it for you? Or how worry-free are you? If you're a student, you're a small business owner, entrepreneur, how worried are you about it? Or are you okay with it? You tell us your thought. Also, do you think the 50% increment is justified? Considering the fact that the Minister for Communications Innovation and the Digital Economy, Bosu Tijani, had explained that the tariff hike was driven by what he called broader economic pressures, including rising inflation, the cost of imported goods, etc. Let's hear from you. 0201 277 0993 and 0201 465 7190. My name is Kofi Bartels. It's a morning crossfire. Now, Chief Adeolu Ogunbanjo is back with us, sir.
Yes.
These amounts, 6 naira per text message. Nigerians have been paying 4 naira per text message from 2012. Do you think that it's something that Nigerians can accept, can afford to pay? Or are you still insisting it's too much? 6 naira, sir, from 4 naira.
Thank you very much. I must tell you that 4 naira 40 kobo is what Nigerians can afford to pay, not 6 naira. Sir, just 10% more, not 6 naira. And you send text messages. Now you look at yourself. You look at data. You used to buy 20,000. You are now going to buy 30,000. I mean, you have to cover the cost somehow. Many people do not use data less than 5,000. Many. Considering the low-income earners, maybe they are struggling with 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabyte. Let's say 2 gigabyte. They will now be looking at 3 gigabyte to buy. That will definitely impact on whatever earnings they are making. So, for me, sir, a 10% increase is just fine, not a 50% increase.
I must add that 20k data does not last me even the full month. You know, it's meant to it's meant to be unlimited. But the little I do, you know, at home Wi-Fi and all that, you know, it doesn't last, and then I get like 5. Is it how many MB or so a day, which can't even go anywhere? But they call it unlimited. You know, so I think they need to look at that as well, because
exactly.
Let unlimited be unlimited. You know, but we have calls coming through. Chief Ogunbanjo here says for text messages, it should be 4 naira 40 kobo. That's we should give the networks more 40 kobo more instead of 6 naira for SMS. What do you think about that? 99.3. Good morning.
Hello. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Please get close to your phone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Oh, my name is Sam from Mowe.
Yeah, please get close to your phone, Sam.
Okay. Your guest, I'm sorry, I don't think he's a businessman. Nigeria, everything has gone up. The gari we are buying before at 2 naira, at 50 naira, has gone up to more than 100 naira. The petrol, and so on and so forth. The beans. So how will these people survive? Other such, they are buying fuel, they are buying diesel, they are importing the material they are using. You go and look at them. Well, they used to bring the truck to fill their generator. Now it's drums. They are bringing to their generator to fill. They don't have money. Do you want them to collapse? As a business, if that man is a businessman, he will not talk like that. What will 40 naira or 40 kobo do for you in this country we are now? Why don't you prevail on the federal government to reduce their fuel? You would have prevailed on the federal government.
Thank you.
To reduce their fuel. They could not
thank
prevail
you.
on
Chief, are you there? Yes.
Yes, I am. I'm listening in.
Okay. Yes. So your reply, Chief.
Thank you very much. I must say that when people say that costs are rising, we agree. We are all in the same economy. But it must be an increase that is affordable, that won't drive the very subscribers, the very people who are part of the business, drive them crazy. It's not 50% is much. It runs to several.
We're in this country where we are paying 15 naira per minute in those days when this just came. Yes, in this Nigeria. Now we are paying 11 naira. and these people have stayed for 10 years without increase. Please, why don't you consider them? Prevail on the federal government to bring their fuel down. I think that is the best. Even schools have increased their
all right, we have to go.
Everybody.
Thank you for it. We have to pick the next call. Chief, I'll give you time to respond later. Please permit me quick.
Sorry?
Okay, yeah. So Chief, you heard him say that at a point the telecoms companies charged so high, and he's saying 50 naira. As at now, we have.
That is the cap. That is the cap NCC gave way back in when we were still doing per second billing in 2001.
Per minute?
Yes.
Per minute billing?
That's the cap, yes.
All right.
Per minute billing, then it came to, Glow came in 2003
yes.
to now do per second billing,
yes.
which others at that time said it wasn't possible until Glow came in and started per minute, so per second. They said it would have been 2007 before per minute billing, per second billing was possible. Then it was Econet and MTN.
Yeah.
So, but when Blue now came in, changed the narrative, and then they now had to, comply. So they just want to pounce on the subscribers to make much more profit at the expense of the purse of the subscriber. Discretionary income or your disposable income is what you use to buy airtime.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, now it has become compulsory. You have to feed it because it is part of your business. So it will definitely increase costs the more. Already we are grappling with so much high costs. With this, businesses will now start justifying a very high costs again. That is not what we want, sir.
All right.
The 10% increase is just fine.
You reminded me of my university, what do you call it again, project, which happened to be in the marketing BSc with the telecom companies, how they can get the marketing right. So memories there with this per second billing those days, moving to per minute with Globacom coming in as a game changer.
Precisely.
All right. So the telecoms companies, these are the stats put out by the Nigerian Communications Commission. As of October 2024, Airtel had 54.446 million subscribers. That is for their GSM services. That's 54,446,118 subscribers. Nine Mobile had 3,388,897 subscribers for the month. Globacom had 19,108,272 subscribers. MTN 18,376,120 subscribers, making a total of 157,320,407 GSM lines. And if we go by Airtel, for instance, they have 54.4 million. If they increase they are 2 naira, all right, to each to their what they call their tariff. That means that that's 108,892,236 naira per minute they are making. 108 million. If they increase it by 4 kobo, that'll be 21,778,447 naira, 20 kobo. But if they get the 6 naira now, that 6 naira in total will be 326,676,708 naira per minute of phone calls from their subscribers per minute. And so you are saying that the 21 million is enough per minute.
How many minutes do you think the average subscriber spends on phone? Not 1 minute.
You tell me.
Sir.
Yes.
It's a minimum of 3 minutes.
Oh, minimum of 3 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. So that means we multiply. Your proposal is that they should make
minimum of 3 minutes per subscriber.
Per day or per month? Is it per day or per month?
Per day.
Per day.
Per day. You are a phone user, sir. Then you look at your data as well.
Okay. So your proposal is that they should charge 4 naira 40 kobo
Precisely.
Per minute. Now, if Airtel charges its 54.4 million subscribers 4 naira 40 kobo per minute, that means that per minute they're making 239,562,919 naira 20 kobo. Now, if you say the average, that's Airtel now, the average Joe uses 3 minutes minimum per day. Let's multiply that by 3. You're saying that in a day they should make, well, how much is this? Sorry, please, let me count the zeros. That's 718,688,757 60 kobo per day from their phone calls. 718. So is 718 million enough to service all their
phone calls alone? Data is there. We use data for social media stuff. And then that is per subscriber, sir. That's a lot.
But how many people do data? Do have internet on their phones?
Sir, do you know how many POSs in town? Do you know?
Okay, I'm listening to you.
They use a lot of data.
Okay.
Then many people, even the pepper seller now, uses data and say, look, I have fresh pepper.
Chief Ogunbanjo, do you know the daily operating expenditure of Airtel, of MTN, of Globalcom, of 9 Mobile? Do you know the daily operating expenditure?
Yes, sir. I know.
What is the daily operating expenditure, sir?
You mean, I know that they spend so much to maintain their base stations and all that, particularly to fuel it, put diesel and stuff like that. Yes, but we are paying for services, for God's sake. We are paying for services rendered by them. But they should not now overcharge these services. They're asking for 100%. They now give them 50%. They might as well ask for 500, then they give them 250%.
All right.
And then,
all right.
No.
Chief, so you are saying that now the companies are asking for an extra, let me use Airtel as an example now, which has 54.4 million subscribers, approximately. They're asking for an extra 108 million naira per minute. So let's multiply that by 3 minutes. You say the average Nigerian spends on the phone every day. So you're asking for an extra...
that is per call.
Yeah, per call.
We make calls more than once a day.
No. Oh, per call.
Yes.
Per call. Okay, no problem. So how many calls does the average person make a day? Do you have to start there?
What about yourself? How many calls do you make a day?
Sometimes in the whole day I don't make a call. I just WhatsApp.
Okay, and when the day you make a call, how many calls?
I don't know. Chief, when my rich friends, the rich men I know, started calling me on WhatsApp, I said, what am I doing making phone calls? So I started calling on WhatsApp. I said, anybody who is not calling on WhatsApp has money to spend. But
that's data, yes.
Let's just say the average Nigerian spends 3 minutes per day on phone call. 3 minutes per day on phone call. Let's just say, sir, what these networks are saying...
Nobody, ask anybody. Nobody calls just once a day. You will call twice, maybe your mother, your mother calls you, you call your mother, friends. Just one call a day per subscriber? No, it's much more.
All right. Some people have 2 lines, or some of the lines that we're seeing maybe belong to one person, 2 lines, 3 lines. Well, Chief, let's keep it at 1 call per day. You're saying that the telecoms companies are asking for
argument's sake. I'll be with you, sir.
326.6 million naira extra per day. You are saying that no, they should rather get how much is asking for 7? What's this again? They should rather get 700. No, less than that. I don't have that. But what you're saying is that they want to make a total of 980 million naira per call. That's what you're saying. Of 3 minutes. 980 million per
subscriber.
You are saying they should make 718 million naira instead of 918. That's
per call per subscriber.
Is it enough? Even if you make 1 billion naira per call per subscriber, is it enough to pay for the diesel for their base stations, the petrol, the electricity bills, the cost of importation? Let's pick a call here, Chief. I'll come back to you. 99.3. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Coffee.
Welcome. Who do we have on the line, please?
My name is Michael.
Michael, your contribution.
I listened to a lot of comments from people, and I'm surprised. And this is why the country is going this way. When the federal government increases something, nobody talks because they are comfortable. At least they have a little that can run them. But what about the other people who doesn't even have pennies? So, chief there may have enough to run whatever he wants to do. But he decided to speak for the poor citizens. We cannot afford the 50%. That's it. I cannot afford it.
All right.
A lot of us cannot afford it.
All right. Thank you very much. You have a voice tone here coming on our WhatsApp.
Kofi, this is Chendu from Ayobo. Mr. Kofi, I was working in Telecoms before, and because of the revenue shrinking, because they have contractual agreements with in dollars with companies outside the country, their income in Nigeria may increase marginally, but when they have to service their contractual agreements with their foreign partners, they are not able to meet up, because when you convert what they are making in naira to dollars, year on year, it's becoming lower and lower. Dollar is about 1,007 now, and they've been charging 100 naira for 15 minutes for a long time. For 15 minutes for a long time. Other sectors have increased their fees. Petrol has increased, energy has increased, and these people have not increased for years. Not that I'm holding brief for them, but
all right.
I think if they say they want to increase, I don't really have any issue.
Okay, thank you very much. Oh, sorry about that. Thank you, Chinedu Inayabo, with your view there. 99.3, good morning.
Kofi, good morning.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
My name is Maxwell.
All right.
Please, whatever it is, I know what they are talking about, but we are facing a capitalist world. Everybody wants to make them, but let us attach to the human face first.
Okay.
So that
what do you mean we put human face? How is it to increase or not to
no,
increase?
everything is not. Most of all these people, some of them, they want to fly jets, have their own private jet and all that, at the detriment of the common man. I just called somebody just about 17 minutes. I called, and you were talking about people calling 1 minute and all that. 17 minutes, I know how much it's going to cost.
Why don't you use WhatsApp or use
direct line? Yes, direct MTS.
Why don't you use Telegram? Didn't you hear the president said?
Because the person does not have Android. Yes. So when you're doing business with people of this level, you understand? You consider what we are going through.
All right, thank you very much. Well, like Mr. President said regarding electricity, you have to manage. We took the last call. Sorry about that. That's just a light. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Kofi.
Yes, quickly your contribution.
Thank you for picking my call, Lumo Iwan.
Welcome.
Hey, my baby, wait, let me call. I appreciate the guest speaker, and the guest speaker can see that we in Nigeria, we are not worth dying for. The guest speaker is speaking for us, but we are saying shut up, don't speak for us. In conclusion, let the network provider go back to per minute and let it be 300. When we have sense, we know who love us and who hate us.
I have to cut your call. What? No.
Do you know what is making me angry this morning? This is what is making me angry. Okay.
We have to go. Chief Ogunbanjo, so when is your next engagement with the authorities to see a way forward? And are you positive that you can get this decision to be reversed? Please, in 30 seconds.
Yeah. We should be engaging them either tomorrow, because I have a lot of interviews today, tomorrow or on Friday.
All right.
Then if that is not now building anything, then we may have to go to the courts.
Are you? All right.
Next week.
Okay. Anyway, we are going to the court. We have a law, the National Communications Commission law, which empowers the NCC to fix tariffs. So, are you sure you can win at court?
Yes, to fix tariff, but not to impoverish Nigerians with their tariff increases.
All right. Thank you very much, Chief Adeolu Ogunbanjo, National President, NATCOMS. We appreciate your time on the Morning Crossfire today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Help build strong bones with Vitabiotics Osteocare from the UK. The supplement that's not just calcium, but also contains scientific cofactors better absorption into the bones. Nourish your bones, teeth, and muscles with Osteocare. In Nigeria, we need calcium for our children through adult life and especially for our seniors to help prevent stunted growth, broken bones, and osteoporosis. Osteocare scientific formula, not just calcium for strong bones from Vitabiotics UK, available in pharmacies around you.
To all our heavy-duty engine vehicle and big generator owners across the nation, we salute you. It's a tough job, but you have to keep those heavy-duty engines running. Here at Total Energies, we've been innovating for more than 70 years to offer you Rubia engine oils adapted to all types of heavy-duty engines. Rubia provides more protection against engine wear, offers longer oil change intervals, and delivers fuel economy benefits to your heavy-duty engines. And what's more, Rubia products are tested in all types of conditions and approved by more than 200 major heavy-duty engine manufacturers. Experience Total Energies premium lubricants through the years.
Harude, my young baby, Harude.
Hey, whoa, Mama, it's not Harude now. It's all day deodorant.
Apumo, leave me and my Harude, I beg. Because is it because you dash me perfume?
Mama, not the perfume now. It's deodorant.
Eh, na roll on at the talk now. See, they make me scent where. Harude.
All day, Mama, all day.
Whether na market or even church self, I go wear am. Harude. I know they fear sweat again, no.
All day.
Oh, my leg chat. Now, wait till you save the way go that your office now, eh? When you came,
Mama, no all day shoppers.
Whether na all day, Harude, as long as you dey buy am, I don't dey use am.
Mama, you never change.
All Day Antiperspirant and Deodorant has you covered all day, whether it's market runs or office calls. Smell sweet, feel fresh and confident. Do it for you. All Day Antiperspirant and Deodorant, now available in stores near you.
Omo, hunger dey show people shaky. Dollar and petrol prices just dey turn on your own. But we for Union Bank don package 131 million naira for grabs for the Save and Win Pali promo 4. You could be one of our 3 lucky winners to win the grand prize of 5 million naira each and other exciting prizes. To win, save 10,000 naira or more for your Union Bank account and do at least 5 transactions monthly. To open an account, visit unionbankng.com or the nearest branch today. Promo applies to new and existing customers, but terms and conditions dey sha. Union Bank, your simpler, smarter bank.
So I like calm.
It's him to say you like him. I tell you, say he no good for you, but you see they talk because say you like him. My pikin. You know, say I go always get your back, but you got shine your eye where take carry better thing. Like the new Golden Penny soya and vegetable oil where they for brand new packaging.
The new Golden Penny soya oil contains vitamins A, D, and E with omega-3 and 6 and 0 trans fat. They are available for different sizes. Buy your own for retail store where they near you. Golden Penny oil. Eat well, live well.
Attention, Airtel customers. If your line has been blocked, then this is for you. Head to the nearest Airtel shop with your NIN. Our friendly staff will help you get your line back up and running. Don't let a blocked line keep you out of touch.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Okay, we want to thank you for your time. On Monday, we'll have the telecoms operators on the program. So they come explain some things, that we couldn't get from our guest. And probably we'll pay our guest, we'll bring him on as well on Monday. I want to thank you very much for your time. Please follow Nigeria Info across all social media platforms. Follow me on X at Kofi_Bartels, KOFI_BARTELS. My X account has an underscore. And on IG, that's Instagram, it's Kofi Bartels, one word. On TikTok, it's Kofi Bartels, one word. And on Facebook, it's Kofi Bartels on air. I'll return tomorrow 5 a.m. Up next, news at 9. Have a fantastic day. Keep listening to Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Whether you're listening
99.3 Nigeria Info, we are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.